the Bible. One book made up of many individual books, each with their own character and important message. Why, there's Genesis, the oldest, with its many stories about the early days. And the Gospel of Matthew, just brimming with that oh-so-good news. Yes, each individual book of the Bible seems to offer something wonderful, except when we're talking about the book of Revelation. The last book of the Bible, written by John of Patmos, can seem at times to be a little off-putting. Oh, look, the gate opened, all on its own. Well, let's go in. There's nothing to... Wait! It's just a cat. Let's go in, shall we? Now, the thing to remember is that with Revelation, John is writing to 7 first-century congregations, spread across what is now Western Turkey. John tells the congregations that, in a vision, the risen Jesus appeared to him. This is certainly something to write about. Although, John says that this Son of Man appears to have white hair, eyes like fire, with a face that shines like the sun, and a sharp two-edged sword coming from his mouth. Now, John may have been speaking metaphorically, that sword tongue is definitely a new feature for the Son of Man, but sword tongue Jesus tells John not to be afraid, and to write to the other churches about all he is about to see. And he saw some pretty different things. Like a vision of a great red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, which does seem odd. Then, pow! Michael and a host of angels fight the dragon, who John now identifies as the devil. However, it's unclear when or why this is happening. In fact, John doesn't specify when all of his visions are taking place or what they mean. For example, when John wrote of seeing the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, is John speaking of actual monstrous riders? Or are they metaphors for war, famine, and death that will come? Or do they represent bad things already here? The same can be asked of any of the beasts that appear in Revelation. Are these actual beasts? Metaphors for suffering caused by humans? Or threats to the church, like the Roman Empire back in John's day? And if Revelation is a coded message for the people in the 1st century, what does it have to do with us today? Oh no, what new monster is this? Oh, it's just that cat from earlier. He's not part of Revelation. Or is he?